What's going on, guys? It's time to party. Let's party. Some Elijah Craig bourbon. Nah, let's not do that. With some Tito's. Nah, let's not do that. Actually, I just have some horchata. So, thank you guys for jumping into this channel. We have an exciting night because we are going to be partying. Not with alcohol, with some tacos, with some horchata. I've got asada, I've got tongue, I've got head, and we are going to be going through one of my consignment auctions with Probstein because, guys, what else would you do with a party other than watch consignment auctions? This is so much fun. This is exciting. All right, let me pull up this consignment. This is a very, very small consignment just to give you guys some background on what is up for auction. Let's see here. So we have this Prism Orange Ice PSA 10 Zion. We have a Donruss Choice or Donruss Infinite Zion PSA 10. Great Expectations Red PSA 9. Pink Laser PSA 9 number to 50. Orange Explosion number to 50 from Hoops. We got Next Artist Proof number to 25 Mint 9. We're not selling this Cosmic. This is in the PC, so I'm not selling that. This is one of the cards I withheld. Lamar Jackson Optic Red PSA 10. Patrick Mahomes Hollow Rookie numbered PSA 9. We are not selling the Luka. I put that in the personal collection. Great Expectations Camo Hollow Foil for Ja Morant numbered to 10 PSA 10. Ja Morant Orange Laser PSA 9. Giannis Draft Selection PSA 10. Luka Green Prism PSA 10, and then a Sage autograph from Mahomes numbered to 25 PSA 8. So that's not all. There are also a couple of other cards that I also threw in here that I have in a couple of different auctions, and we're actually going to jump into it really, really quickly. These are coming up very, very soon. So we have this Rafael Devers Red Sapphire, numbered to 10, PSA 10. I'm actually surprised this one's actually that low. And then we also have this Max Scherzer. So I have a couple of cards in here, and let's just see where everything's at. So Giannis PSA, let's see where the Giannis is at. And these aren't really bunched together like one of my last videos that I did. They're a little bit scattered, and I hope that I'm not missing anything. So some of these are scattered. This one's an hour away, so that's 690. Let's see where the Ja Morants are at. So Ja Morant, I don't know why it ends up doing this. I want this auction. I'm off, man. I'm already drunk. Can't handle the party. Can't handle it. Oh man, those are coming up soon. Whew. Where's Lamar Jackson? We're gonna squeeze in some tacos. Ooh, that one's up to 1,000. It's got an hour left. Guys, my mind is blown here. All right, my mind is blown. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch all these endings. I'm expecting some fireworks. I don't know about you all. I'm expecting some fireworks. We are going to put this ending soonest, sports cards, trading cards, and we're going to watch them roll in. We're going to watch everything roll in. We are definitely not going to have 25 per page. We're going to have 200. I feel like the default settings within my eBay have changed a little bit. It's a little bit frustrating. All right, yeah. So we're just gonna eat some tacos. That is good. I'm glad we got a break because we're gonna see these auctions. You guys are gonna get some knowledge, and I'm gonna have to smash these tacos. And I ain't got time to talk to you guys because that may be more exciting than the auctions themselves. Man, we're missing some good stuff here. So there are some good things. I want to talk about a couple of auctions that are coming up just to give some market analysis also. So it's not just me being selfish wanting to look at my cards. It's actually pretty interesting to see what stuff goes for. Similarly, this Luka Prism rookie, these have gone up. Even since I've done my hot list where I talked about this card being a $500 card, there's a ton of these ending tonight, and they're going really high. They're really, really high. Derek Jeter Topps Rookie PSA 9, $70. That used to be the PSA 10 price. Used to be the PSA 10 price. Let's see how consistent that Lucas sell is. 705. Consistent. Consistent. Wow. Unbelievable. And another thing is the volume for Probstein has gone up tremendously. So I hope that you guys are taking advantage of this. He offers a really, really good service, but there is a lot of volume that is coming through his auction house. Actually, we've got some cards coming up, so we got to watch these. So one of the things I did is I have predictions here, what I paid for the cards. This is what I expect the cards to sell for. This is how I do my setup. The grading fee. This grading fee was 0, as this was the Collectors Club special. I do need to add the shipping fee that I paid to and from there. I need to update that. But essentially, this provides the breakdown. So I'm expecting about $9,000 in receivables for this order. Again, there's 2 cards here that are in my personal collection now. Cosmic and the Luka Auto. So for this Hollow Mahomes, I thought that it was going to sell for $550, and again, that $550 is not the final sale price. That is after taxes, after fees, after all the stuff that is taken out. So to see this going for $710 right now, that's pretty solid. So the orange laser, same thing. Ooh, I got a bunch of things coming up. Golly, there's a bunch. And actually, these raw LeBrons are mine. These raw MJs are mine. I sold all those in a lot. They weren't gradable, but they weren't terribly, terribly flawed either. Dang, I did not know that these were coming up that fast. Holy piss. This is going to be a quick party. The party's almost over. We are drunk. Yeah, so all these lots are mine. Every single one of them. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Every single one of these are mine, including those Patrick Mahomes. So, all right, 21 seconds. We're into it. Want to see some fireworks. All right, 710, 542, not a lot of movement. I cannot believe that's a $138 card. You got to be kidding me. Where are the bidders? Where are the bidders? All right, 761. See, is it going to go up anymore? No, it didn't go up. 552, a little bit of jump for the jaw. No fireworks. 234, 255. Man, that's low. Max Scherzer, 252. Gosh, that's low. That's really low. 257. John Morant, PSA 10, up to 810. All right. 810, that's good. Oh, man. That's low on that Zion. I was way, way off on that. Way, way off. Franco's good. Way off on the Zion red. Oh, my gosh. That one's a little bit higher than I thought. That one's a little bit lower than I thought. So the Zion's, ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Fireworks. 1,600. All right, so we got a little bit of fireworks. That's good. That's good. Because these sales did not meet my expectations, at least for the first couple. But that just goes to show, all it takes is one of those cards doing really, really well. Let's see what my raw lot sold for. Any movement on some of these lots? And these are ones that were borderline, but like these Julio Rodriguez, they were off-centered. Again, the bidders can see that they're off-centered. Same thing with these Patrick Mahomes. They were off-centered, so they didn't get graded. Jason Tatum's pretty good. Did pretty solid with those. Julio Rodriguez didn't do much with that, but probably broke even. Patrick Mahomes did very, very good with those. I bought 15 or 20 of those raw for like $30, and half of them I sent to get graded, half of them I sold here, so that paid for everything. Kevin Durant Fleer second years, those weren't gradable, but that's about what I paid for them. 1612, that's a great price. That is a great price. Wow. All right, so we are a couple. Let's see here. Let's refresh this and see where we're at. So the choice. All right, so this one sold for around 150. I'm going to peg that at 135 because we're going to lose a little bit of fees. This one sold for. Just see how far off I am on my prices. Usually always averages out. Always does. It's 255 on this one. Way, way off. Probably broke even on that Zion. 257 on the Max Scherzer, and the Scherzer is in a different set. That's about what I had it pegged at. John Morant, 810. What we got? Where you at, Ja? 810 minus 15%, 8120. So that's really going to be more like 675. So that's a little bit lower than what it should have gone for. 686. 686. So let's do 686 times 0.88. It's about 603. 133.67. Again, this one is part of a different order, and that one did a little bit better than I thought. 384 equals 384 times 0.88. It's about right at it. Good guess. 454. A little off on this pink laser. 454 times 0.88. And this is something I've kind of seen as the Zion market is just getting flooded. I'm surprised he is able to withstand this massive onslaught of inventory hitting the market. It's kind of unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Luckily, Patty is one of my big performers. What was that? 761. Someone did pretty good. All right, Giannis, Luka, and then more Zions, and then the Lamar Jackson. That's not all. So I'm hanging on to this one. This one is out as something that is part of another order. So I will pull this order up if I can find out which one it is. Believe that this was this one. So let's see. Where are you, Rafael Devers? So this is pretty much everything that I paid, everything that I sold within this order, and then the expected value of the cards that I have remaining. Yeah, so this Devers, 1,000. So this one just sold for what, 1,600 times 0.87 just to be safe. So that means I gained about $400 on what I expected for that card to go for. So that puts this order as a pretty valuable order. Let's see here. Which one was this? I'll make sure that I have my rows here functional, because that doesn't look right. Actually, this is a very, this is an order way before the spike. Yes, I do remember this. This order was actually an order that was breaking even until the cards that I invested in and held on to actually jumped in value. So this order is about a 40% ROI. This is in July. I remember I did really bad on this order until that card jumped up and that card jumped up. Otherwise, that was going to be a bad order. All right, so we're in good shape for that. So now let's see where some of these other cards are at. So Giannis draft PSA, 48 minutes away, and that one is outperforming expectations, which is good. Let's see where we're at so far. Right now, man, we got a long way to go. We're far away. Now we've got Zions. The gems are doing a little bit better. I will say that. They are definitely doing a little bit better. 48 minutes away. So yeah, so my orange ice is at 12.25. The choice is at 270. I expect that to jump. Really expect that to jump. So that's covered. That's probably going to be covered. The Lamar Jackson definitely is covering. It's at 1,000 already. And even if you look at some of these optic sales that have sold recently, there's a couple really nice optics that sold here recently. So if we go, Yeah, my mind is racing here, so apologize. Black Velocity doesn't really count, owns a beautiful card, but there's a holo that sold for like right around 1800 on May 7th, PSA 10. There was a purple March 30th. That was a little bit way before his spike. Another holo May 11th that sold for around 1,000. So it looks like the holos are right around 1,000. May 10th, a red sold for 1,000. Another red sold for 1,000 on May 12th. His prices have gone up since then. So I'm expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 for the reds. So that one's going to be in pretty good shape. What else do we have? I'm trying to think, because there's other cards that I have. Christian Yelich. So this one's not part of the order, but I sent this off. So Christian Yelich Blue Refractor Auto. It's up to 860 from Topps Chrome. Then I also had another Wander Franco Bowman Chrome Auto here. Really hope this thing's not gone. No, it's not gone yet. All right, it's got 46 minutes left. Perfect. All right, so this one's not going to do that well because for some reason the Bowman Chrome Mega Box Autos don't do nearly as good as the regular ones, which is a trend that really baffles me a little bit. It baffles me. You see the purple here is almost double. It's more than double what my green number to 99 is, and it just is really confusing. So you guys, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to smash some of these tacos. I'm going to drink me some horchata. I'm going to get drunk on some horchata. And we're going to come back and we're going to take a look at some of the rest of these sales here and hopefully have a pretty nice finish. So see you guys in a second. All right, guys, back. And those tacos were delicious. Oh my gosh. 8 tacos down, almost down to horchata. Really trying to eat for these gains. All right, so we got 5 minutes until the rest of these auctions go off, so I haven't really been able to give a whole lot of hobby insight outside of just me scarfing down tacos. So see if we can look at a couple auctions that are ending and provide a little bit of commentary just before we have my auctions come up. So let's scour through here, or scavenge, scour. Take a look and see what Probstein's got. Man, Alex Kirilloff, this guy's fallen off. Let's see how those end up selling. Miles Bridges, I know a couple of you have asked about Miles Bridges. I take the Warren Buffett approach when it comes to buying cards. And it's the Barry Bonds approach. Barry Bonds and Warren Buffett have something in common. They only swing at pitches that are in their zone, like that they recognize. It doesn't matter if it's strike. If it's low and away, not swinging at it. Barry Bonds swings at that up and in. Warren Buffett swings at whatever pitches that he wants. Whenever it comes to Miles Bridges, I don't know really whether or not he's a good investment or not. So that's one of the things I can give advice for if you are investing or wanting to flip is do not buy something because somebody tells you to buy it. You have to have your own confidence. Feel it right here in your heart. You have to have confidence. You have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is going to be a good investment. Bo Bichette, man, this guy. You can tell those are a little bit off-center top to bottom. Those are very, very difficult to grade top bottom. It really depends on the grader. I'd say if you submitted those to PSA right now, you wouldn't get Gem Mint grades. Ooh, let's see where this Mike Trout goes. It should be a $2,700 card based on what the averages looked like previously. Here's one of my Lucas. So I have a Luca that's popping up here. Wow, let's see where this Tom Brady goes. Gem Mint Bowman Chrome. Gem Mint Diamond Anniversary. There's a lot of really nice cards that are popping. Let's follow these and see where they go. It's actually really low on this MJ. I'm expecting that MJ to go a little bit higher. Yeah, PSA 7's right after The Last Dance. They should be a little bit higher than $3,000. I think $3,000 is right where the 5s and 6s, if not a 4, was at. Really nice Dragon, John Morant. That's a tough card. Even in a PSA 9, it's a tough card. So then I have one of my Giannis's. Giannis is still at 6,900. I want to make sure that I don't miss any of these. So, all right, Kirilov was low. Wow, 229 for both of those Bobajet PSA 10 or Bobajet PSA 10s. Refractors, but still, that is a lot. It's a lot. All right, let's see if we can pull my cards out because I don't want to miss all the action on my stuff. Again, there's a Jordan 2850. Whew. I don't know if there's a contraction in the market. Those tacos wanting to come up. Or, all right, so it looks like my Lamar's getting a couple of bids. Look at the difference. See the evidence right here. You guys you're gonna get some nuggets out of this. PSA 10 versus BGS 9.5 prices. I've been preaching this forever. Finally, it's caught on, but not to my advantage, clearly, as PSA now has a backlog. Where are my Zions? Where are you, big Z's? There they are. All right. So, got a lot of things here. It's making my PC or my Mac slow down a little bit. There's another one. All right. Forgot about Yelich. Yelich, that's mine. And the Infinite. All right. Got everything I need. So just to clarify, this is not my Trout. I just want to see where it goes. This is my Luka. I'm definitely going to pay attention to it before I am anything else. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in all these cards, whether they're mine or not. 2,400, 96, 3,000. Not a lot of movement. Yeah, I'm only gonna look at the countdown for mine. I want to see where these other ones go though. So, all right. So we have this one is mine, Luka Green. Again, I pegged that one I think around 650 if I remember correctly. Yeah, 650 I think. Wow, 860. Whew. Let's go. Wander Franco is not going to go anywhere. Wow, let's go Lamar. Come on. It's exciting. This is good stuff. It's good. It's good. All right. Swig of horchata. I don't expect any movement on Luka. It's about where they've been going. 777. All right, we got a nice 10. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. All right. 905. 870. Crack 1,000. Crack 1,000. Crack 1,000. Didn't do it. 640. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. That's so pathetic. What a terrible sell. That's a little lower than I thought. 1,100. All right. I think I've seen a couple of these go 1,400. Let's see what happens here. I want to see that Yelich break 1,000 too. Dude, there are so many Zion cards that sold tonight. People are spin out on Zion, I feel like. Yeah, it didn't even move. That's crazy. Yelich. Let's see what happens to our Yelly. All right, got a little movement. 325. All right, that's it. That is it. Let's see how we did. So I had this up because I was changing some of my prices for everything. So let's see how we do. How do we do? So this, all right. And let's see how some of these other cards did. 2,500. Man, I'm telling you, tonight was a bad night for auctions. Probstein had a ton of cards, so I really think it diluted the market. I don't know if it's tonight or just in general, but I mean, this is all right. Let's see how this all worked out. So I just shut up and then I start doing the math before I start saying stuff that doesn't make sense. So what I did here during the break, I looked at what cards had sold for, and then I looked at what I had projected them to go for. You can see right now I'm off about $700, so not good. But if I do what these have sold for now, $792. All right, let's get rid of that one. $870. That's a great price. It's a great price. Whew. $870. Take it. I think it's 0.88 is the factor. It might be 0.87. I'm going to do 0.87 just to be conservative. Just to be conservative. So what that number is, that 0.88 versus 0.87, that is my fee. So basically 12 or 13% fee depending on the final sale value. So I don't know why I keep going that direction. It's the wrong direction. 640. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. That's so pathetic. 640. Wow. Somebody got a good deal. 1111. It's a little lower. I mean, it's higher than what I thought, but after seeing the bidding, I would have thought that maybe it would have jumped up a little bit higher, but 888. Again, I keep doing the wrong factor. I think that it is. That's definitely the wrong factor. 0.87. And again, Probstein sends me a final Excel spreadsheet that has everything. So this is just me punching in the estimates. This isn't how I keep track. This is just me fudging the numbers to see where I end up coming out at. So anything over 1,000, 1225, anything over 1,000 is the 0.88. That is for sure. This one I know is off. 151 times 0.87. Let's see, 935. That's a good sell on that yellow. Again, that's a different. It's a different order, so I'm not going to log that. 325. A little disappointed in this sale, but I'm glad that it held on strong with this flood of Zions that came through. Is that all of them? Let's see what we got. I think that's all of them. All right. So let's see here. So right now I am, and then let's copy this over. So 950, 275. How far off was Tyler on his estimates? I don't need to do that. 575 and 750. 350. If I got everything. All right. There we go. So it looks like, based on my guesses, I'm $200 ahead. So these are the real sale values. These are the guesses. And obviously these two are still outstanding. These are in my PC for now. But as it stands, it looks like we're going to be in pretty good shape. So we're ahead $200. So again, whenever I do this, I like to do conservative estimates, and yes, the numbers are all over the place. Cards sell a little bit higher, they sell a little bit lower than what I expect, but for the most part, it usually comes out pretty close to what I think it's going to be. Yeah, so that's pretty dope. All right, that's awesome. So let's take a look and see what some of these other cards had sold for. I'm going to get rid of that. No, I don't want to save you. Yeah, so let's see what some of these other cards sold for really, really quick. So, man, guys, look at this. Is this a true gem? Is this a true gem? It's not a true gem. True gem would probably go a little bit higher. But it's got all the subgrades that you would need. If you're looking at a bad subgrade, you don't want it to be centering. You don't want it to be corners. You probably don't want it to be edges. Surface is the only thing, because surface doesn't really take away from the aesthetics for the most part. So, but that's just crazy, the difference between a PSA 10 Brady rookie and a BGS 9.5. The market has shifted over the past 4 years. Wow. MJ PSA 7, $3,200. Let's see what these were going for just recently. Let's actually search for Jordan. Wow, that seems low. Unless I'm just remembering stuff odd or off. So Last Dance. So, I mean, 4,600, May 26th. 36. All right, I guess they are kind of a little up. It's a 4,000. 4,500. 5,900. Again, that was a clean, it looked like maybe it was a clean looking 7, so the buyer agreed. Yeah, these look like they are a little bit higher. There's definitely a contraction in the MJ Fleer market. That sucks, man. Last Dance comes out, and then we get a spike, and then people are contracting a little bit. Do people not know that MJ is the GOAT? He will forever be the GOAT. He will always be the GOAT. Doesn't matter if a robot or cyborg comes out. Like, somebody creates some cyborg in a test tube / computer, like Tesla or Elon Musk makes some unbelievable cyborg. It's not going to happen. MJ's the GOAT. Mike Trout, 2478. Again, there's just a lot of cards that came out open. See, that Diamond Anniversary didn't get bid on. I don't know what those go for. I want to say that they're close to a 5-figure card, but there's a lot of cards that were hitting tonight, and they just didn't sell. Or they didn't break any records. Let's just put it that way. I wonder what this Black Label Acuna went for. No bids. Can't tell if these actually got bids on them or not. I know this one was at 7,100 earlier today. This XRC PSA 10. There we go. So 82.98. That is insane. What a manipulated card. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. Are we done for the night? Is Probstein done for the night? He is done for the night. All right, guys. Hope you guys really, really appreciated seeing this. Just to recap, this was a really small order that I submitted. This was the part of the 15-day voucher. Now, it wasn't free. Again, I had to pay shipping and return shipping to PSA. And I forgot to mention, 4 cards got upcharged. They were PSA 10s. So Orange Ice was upcharged. Cosmic was upcharged. The Luca was upcharged. And one of the other ones was upcharged. So I got 4 upcharges. Upcharged from the normal fee of $20, which was the free fee, up to $50 for economy. So that was a difference of $30. So for 4 cards, I had to pay $30 in addition to the free voucher for being a member of PSA. And the great thing about this order, though, is I got it back pretty quick. So I sent this off in the beginning of March. I got it back the end of, gosh, what month are we in? June. So end of May, beginning of June. So really, considering they were kind of shut down in the pandemic, great turnaround time. Unbelievable. And you all can see that this is the price that I paid for each card. So even some of the ones that had a little bit depressed expectation, or they didn't meet my expectation in terms of what I projected them to go for. Like, again, I deleted all the sales, but like this sold for $451. I paid $185 for it. The Great Expectations is the one that I really lost money on. Choice, doubled money on. Orange Prism, doubled money. Artist Proof broke even. Cosmic, it's a PSA 10. I'm at least going to double my money. The Optic Red had the best return for the Lamar Jackson. I paid $165 for that. Again, the Lamar market has gone, it's exploded. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. So I paid $200. I paid $200 for this, but I had 3 of these and actually submitted the best hollow in this order. So I have 2 more hollows that are in a bulk order. Not getting PSA 10s. They're not getting PSA 10s. Paid $200 for this one, and at least the PSA 9 prices increased, and even the raw prices increased. I think I saw a raw sale earlier today for over what I just sold this PSA 9 for. I want to say the description said that it was near Gem or Gem Mint. It sold for almost $1,000. Again, people are gambling to try and get that PSA 10. And this is a case where the PSA 9 does actually undersell a raw card, but it's because people assume that raw card is going to gem, and the seller says that. This Ja Morant, unbelievable ROI on this Ja Morant. Again, those low-key cards, people are all about optic, people are all about prism, people are all about the glamour, the glitz. It's those low-key cards. I guarantee you, if this Great Expectations Red Zion PSA 10'd, it would be a higher, obviously be a higher sale than what I got, but certainly a unexpected ROI for sure. So these under the radar insert sets that end up doing well, they are a great opportunity to really buy some of these rookies really on the down low because there's not an established market, an established herd who are buying these cards. So it's a great opportunity. Buy cards that the herd is not buying. Sometimes you want to buy what the herd is buying, like these Patrick Mahomes optics or the hollows, or the Lamar Jackson optic reds. You want to ride that wave. In this case, I rode the Lamar Jackson wave pretty high and did pretty good with it. But at the same time, it's also good to really focus on some of these under-the-radar cards. Like even this orange laser. So I paid $300 for it. It didn't gem mint. I ended up selling it. I think it went $550 or something close to that. So the reason why I pegged this Giannis draft selection so low, this is a low pop card, guys. If you look up this PSA 10 pop versus the actual select rookie, you'll see that this is so rare of a low pop card compared to the rookie. But over the past really 6 months to a year, there's been a massive price difference in the select rookie versus the draft. And I actually got 2 draft cards graded PSA 10. You probably saw that in a previous video. They only pulled 300 a piece, PSA 10s. And the select PSA 10 at the time was selling for like $700-800, the raw rookie, or the base rookie. So it's been a huge discrepancy. This draft selection used to be the same PSA 10 price as the base rookie, but obviously over time people were gravitating towards the base rookie and PSA 10 form. Finally, this one's actually catching up a little bit. It ended up selling for $870, I think is what it was. And then the green Luka. Wow, green Luka is great. I wonder what the last one actually sold for. So if we actually pull this up, we go Luka Doncic green prism PSA. Let's do 10. So there's another one at 710 already. So somebody's bidding that one up. But you can see a couple with buy it nows. So 915, 905. It's about right on like 899, 899, 899. So one almost broke 1,000. So that's actually a little bit higher than what I thought. So whenever I have these estimations, I put these estimations here. I don't update them in real time every single day. So the market clearly trends up on a couple of things. Happy that the Sage card actually did well for Patrick Mahomes. At least I made a little bit on it. I'm a little disappointed with the grade, but overall it did pretty well. But yeah, this is a small order. So overall, $4,000 in terms of liabilities between cost of goods sold, $0 grading expense. I'm gonna have to add that and correct it, but shipping, grading, everything together, it's gonna be less than $150. So add about $150 to this. It's maybe $4,200. Profit on this is close to $5,000. So take this number, add $200 to it, because that's essentially what we're at. So we're over $9,000 in receivables on these cards alone, not in addition to the cards that I also sold. So the Christian Yelich Blue Refractor, the Rafael Devers, both of those sold, exceeded what I projected them to do. The one that was really disappointed was the Wander Franco. And the reason why I sold this card is, I'm a big believer in Wander Franco. I'm not a big believer in baseball right now. Not a big believer in baseball. Only thing I want in baseball right now is Mike Trout. That's it. Sell Ronald Acuna Jr., sell Juan Soto, sell everything. I don't want any baseball right now. One, because I'm disgusted with baseball. Two, if you are in baseball for any type of monetary gain outside of just collecting, I don't think the next 12 months is going to be good. I think the attention's going to be going to basketball and football. And the attention has been there outside of Mike Trout and Acuna and Soto and obviously the prospecting pool. But, you've seen these big explosions in prices. I mean, look at Zion Williamson. There's no equivalent to Zion as a rookie in baseball. Now, there's Mike Trout, but Mike Trout's not the Zion equivalent. Mike Trout is the LeBron equivalent, the established star, the face of the league, so to speak. So the Zion Williamson is more similar to, really a Juan Soto, or not even Juan Soto. Juan Soto is really better than a Zion comparison. So the point is that the market for football and basketball has exploded. Baseball is still there, but it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And I think that the sale for that Wander Franco Bowman Chrome Mega is low because baseball, it's not going to be good this year, man. I think that we're already starting to see the prices. Somebody had said that $2,000 on that Rafael Devers Red Refractor was probably a little bit low. And that was obviously before the pandemic. So You know, I actually wonder what that card would have sold for if baseball was playing right now. So I actually think all baseball sells right now, unless it's Mike Trout, is depressed. And we actually saw a little bit of that pullback in the Mike Trout market. So let's actually take a look real quick before I wrap this up. Just see what Mike Trout's PSA prices are doing, specifically for 2011 cards. So let's take a look and see. If I'm not mistaken, that was consistently above a $2,000 card previously. This has been around in this range. 2400, 2700 is update PSA 10. PSA 9 right at 1,000. I don't know if the 9s have historically tracked data. I used to just following PSA 10. So there we go. PSA 10 for 2,700. That's about right in line. That was a buy it now earlier today. 26.99, 27.50 through Big Boyd. Wow, low sell, 23.25. PSA 10 Sterling at 2,500. That's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. So let's see what this Bowman Chrome 175 has been going for. So refractor PSA 9. Let's narrow this down a little bit. So again, I'm used to the PSA 10s. Well, so I guess that is about right. It's about right. It's really not any pullback yet in Trout, I don't guess. 2,100. So maybe a 5% pullback, if anything. It just depends on the card, depends on the day, depends on the bidder. But if you want to compare it to before the explosion, which the explosion apparently happened in the middle of the pandemic. This was a $1,200 card in March. And again, this is the heat of spring training, like March 30th. Heat of spring training. Actually, is that the end of spring training? Yeah, that's the end of spring training. It's the beginning of the season. So, I mean, we're talking about the hottest time in the market, which is for baseball, which is really February, March. We see during the pandemic prices rising unbelievably high. It's another one. So the Giannis Prism market, I did see a couple of those sell. And let's actually narrow this down to the year. That market, I wonder if this actually goes back long enough to see. So yeah, so at the end of March, the last time I did one of these videos, I actually had one or two PSA, or three PSAs, and one of them maybe was a PSA 10 Prism rookie for Giannis that sold for right around $1,500, and obviously you can see that one sold shortly after that. It's actually, I don't know why this June 14th sale is pulling down here. Why eBay do you do this? Why does your algorithm suck? So you're throwing this data off. So this should be at the top. All right, 1,500, 1,600, 1,500 again, early April. You can see the rise. Once we get to late April, mid-May, people are like, COVID, don't care. I'm going to buy cards. 2,000, it's back to 2,000 again. It's going up with the stock market. Man, Trump just had the Treasury, I guess, buy a bunch of baseball cards, and the prices went back up. Or the Feds. Yeah, the Feds are definitely buying. Wow, 2,800, June 14th. Again, why is this out of order? Ended recently. Giannis Prism PSA 10 2013. What am I doing wrong? Why is this happening? All right. See, I don't know why this happened. So I'm under basketball cards, Giannis Prism PSA 10 2013. 4 listings. And then it pulls all these other things that match fewer words. This is so stupid. So stupid. Just going to retype it. All right. I guess I'm going to have to weed through all this crap. All right. Let's go back to June. So 2,500, like 4 days ago. 2,800. Wow, 2,800. Gosh, this card is doubled in value in the middle of a pandemic. I've literally just showed you prices. Early April, this is a $1,500 card. Now it is $2,800. So basketball market up, baseball market down. Patrick Mahomes, PSA Prism. And let's see if it pulls that same crap where it only pulls up a handful of auctions for me. No, it's good. Let's narrow it down even more. because I don't want garbage. So in May, this is pulling auctions in May. Let's go back a little further. Oh, can't pull back that far, huh? You're timing out. So March, we're sub 2,000. Again, this is the start of the pandemic. 1,500, 1,500. This feels like a year ago. This is insane. And then literally a month later, we're up. We're up. This is the heat, like the middle of the pandemic. Up to 2,000, 2,500, 2,500, 2,700, 3,000. 3,000 as of the second week of May. Let's see how this tracks. 3,100. Wow. 3,400 in May. 3,700. 3,000. Things start to stabilize a little bit. Stabilize 3,000. And that's about where we're at. It's about where we're at. Maybe even more of a pullback. So maybe it got hot really, really quick and then pulled back. And then, uh-oh, it's getting hot again. It's insane. So that's about a $30,000 card whenever a month ago it was 1,500. So football up, basketball up. I could show you LeBron rookies. They're doing the same thing. Baseball, it's either stagnant or, it's retracting. That Wander Franco is a retraction. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is, again, small order, pretty decent ROI, 122% projected by the time I end up selling these other cards, plus the $200 buffer that I end up gaining because this is now $200 less than what I thought, but I also have to factor in about 150 bucks for the fees. So this is a pretty cool order. Hope you guys learned a little bit along the way. Hope you had some fun. Hope you got to drink some horchata like me. This stuff is really good. But otherwise, thank you guys for checking it out. Peace.